YouTube.
Girl, you love me with all my heart. I swear to God I do. Don't forgive you, but I never forget what you did. I'm not a human being, and I came up from nothing. Just imagine that. Now I got my own. Just imagine that. Try to take it from me, I ain't got it back. I lost day one. Just imagine that. I'm feeling like it's all on me. Soon as they fall, they gon' call on me. I remember when they used to talk about me. These days, now I got it all. Just imagine that. Like, I remember when it wasn't nothing with us. Man, so these days, now I got it all. Chopping game with the president.
What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up? Tweet.
We ain't got tweet.
Hell, we can post sections to the tweet. To the tweet.
Sweet. Alright then.
What's up, everybody? We are live
What's
on
up?
Facebook tonight. I am Carl.
Anthony.
And we are Mac News Group.
And it's going down.
Kitchen and conversation. It rules the nation. It's my creation. Okay, so we ate a badass dinner. It was wonderful. My lady did a wonderful job. Chicken parmesan pieces on top of spaghetti with the sauce and the cheese. Anyways, it was good. You did a good job, baby. Thank you very much.
You ain't gotta say pieces. You can
Well,
just
the
say
way-
chicken parmesan.
Well, the way you made the little pieces and laid it on top of there was...
I figured skip us for having to cut
I
it
thought
up.
it was very ingenious way to serve the meal is what I'm saying.
It was
So-
nice and it was good.
Thank you.
So, thank you for that.
It was presented well. First of all, I gotta say this, man, y'all. Is recognize this about everybody you meet in life, and this just hit me, and it's something I just gotta say. First and foremost, you can move out of the ghetto, but you still a ghetto nigga. Just cause you live outside of the city, I was raised in the city. I know killers. Not trying to. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't understand what
It's
where's
just
this
the point
coming
I'm
from.
making. That's
Okay.
it is what it is.
Okay.
It's a 903 number.
No.
We live right now,
So,
sir. He'll call you
anyway,
back.
That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm just trying to get to
Okay,
the point.
let me-
Everybody
let me-
think just because you may not be in the city no more,
Oh,
they
we
don't
still got
realize
city in us.
I am a city nigga.
Oh yeah, that's where we come from. the
That's my
streets.
blood. That's what I was bred for. That's
people,
what I
they,
know.
They misunderstand.
Just don't ever
Let's
forget
keep it
it.
100.
So that's all. After
that's-
that's all I'm saying about that. I just want y'all to know. Be careful.
What you saying?
What
How
you
you say it?
saying,
Who you say it to?
Yeah, because
you
not
might
everybody.
be sending threats to the wrong people.
Yeah, and I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, look, I
the
don't
same
know
way
where
I
it's coming
don't threaten
from, but-
nobody. Don't threaten me.
Yeah, because we will show up at y'all. You won't have to come to us, right?
All I'm saying is just don't threaten somebody. That's all I'm saying. Just,
And I don't care if you threaten me. I ain't gonna come
don't
to you
threaten
because
me.
your threats don't bother me.
And they don't
I know
bother
you
me
just.
neither.
It's just when you threaten someone, especially for nothing, it's just an immature thing to do, right? I mean, because
I'm just saying, just keep the shit kosher, man. Cause
don't quit wearing your feelings right here.
I
Knock
ain't
that shit
never
off.
threatened nobody. I ain't never threatened to show up at nobody's door. And I promise you this: the way I work is I don't need to threaten you. I'm gonna just be there.
Yeah.
That's just the way I do things. And that ain't a threat. That ain't nothing. I'm just being straight with you. Just don't threaten me because I don't threaten nobody.
See, and I'm just feeding off of you. I'm not really sure where this is stemming from, so I'm just saying. That's fine. I'm just saying.
You'll see.
I'm with
You'll
you.
see.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
with you. I mean, you my brother. We gonna ride and die, but that ain't.
Alright.
But I'm just trying to, we got a show to do. But
it's just the way it go, man. I just want folks to know, just I don't threaten you. I ain't finna go out of my way to show up at your doorstep. But I'm not gonna accept you saying that you want to show up at mine. I mean,
we got to get and I don't know what it is. This is stemming from, but we got something for whoever in all shapes and forms.
I ain't trying to go there.
Okay.
Nigga, I don't put shit out like that. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I just want you to know, if I didn't threaten you, don't threaten me. If I didn't bring shit at you like that, don't bring it at me. If you think you can take me, come get me. If you want me to meet you in your city, I will. You know, it's no problem for me. I drive everywhere. I am not scared. All right, that's all I have to say about that.
Okay, well, how's your day going?
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro.
How's your day going? Because I mean,
you know, Sunday I had a rough one, but man, Sunday was a bounce back. It went off the chain.
Sometimes you fall hard, but
What's that?
Same number.
Sometimes you fall hard.
903.
Okay, in the middle of the show.
Alright then.
I'm about to say it out loud too, like they can't hear me.
Sometimes
whispering.
Sometimes we take a hard fall and get a little road rash.
It says TYII on it.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
snap!
gonna skip past that.
That was my Sunday.
Well,
Damn.
It's Monday, so you're gonna have to catch up with her in like 20, 30 minutes.
Alright.
Next Sunday.
She on break right now. It's alright.
So
My point. Go ahead. It was good.
Okay, so now
Sunday was good.
like I was saying, sometimes we fall hard and get that road rash, but we
And then
get
you
up in
get
the
back
hills
up.
and then we
We
grow
good.
stronger.
Yeah.
So it happens, and
Yeah.
everybody's gonna maybe fall at one point in their life, and if you haven't, woo, I want to be in your shoes.
Right.
Anyway, so okay, so yesterday we had a show.
We had a show yesterday.
And
yes.
we talked on some.
We talked about my breakup.
Yeah, we talked on some relationship issues.
My failure to succeed in my old relationship is what we were discussing.
And we got to think about this. And when we talk about this, just because we're talking about years, and we can talk, and one day we talk, let's get on me too. But we do that because we know that you're not the only person that's go through stuff like this. So
this is world shit right
that's
here.
why we do
Everybody
this here, and
is placed in these predicaments.
And you know, and we get to touch people's hearts sometimes. Sometimes we get on people's nerves, and sometimes we just get to scroll up people's screens.
And
that's
sometimes you get some negative comments about your post.
And which is fine with me. I love it because that means
We love hate mail, y'all.
we do.
I feed on it.
Like me and my girl. So what we did, we have built us a company. It's the Hateration Company of America. We produce many types of haters in all shapes and forms.
Literally.
So thank you, haters, for all your support. So and then that's just kind of so. And haters are gonna come, and they're always gonna come in all shapes, forms, colors, creeds, nationalities, so and different backgrounds. With that said. Now we touched on the relationship issue yesterday, and we're gonna continue. We're never gonna say nobody's name like that. We're never.
First and foremost.
Wait. Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
We're never gonna be disrespectful like that to someone. And if they unless they get on there and say, hey, yeah, say my name, blah 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 blah, then we'll say that. But they have to understand we're not being disrespectful to you in any way. We're not trying to form a bad relationship with you in any kind of way. I usually just tell what I feel. What he feels is what he feels. What I say is what I say. Has nothing to do with him. Sometimes they may coincide, but he's his own person. I'm my own person. You're your own person. So, with that said, y'all just be prepared to hear something you may not like, and that's that. And but go ahead. You was gonna say something.
I don't even remember. No.
Okay, so we was talking on this relationship thing yesterday. We got some of that hate mail.
Yes. Yes. We got it.
Which is good because that means people are listening and tuning in, and they're
all news or all response is good.
good response. Yeah.
So
that means they're listening and they're taking it. They have to be taking it to heart to get some of the mail that we've gotten, but which is good. That means you're seeing an opposite side. You're seeing something different, which we like.
Yeah.
So we talked on that yesterday. We got some of the hate mail.
Yes.
And real quick, for those who don't know, who's tuning in right now, I'm gonna go over this real quick. My brother had set up this date with this female that he was dating for a while. It got canceled, unbeknownst to him, up until an hour before they was getting ready to go out. And it kind of touched him in his heart. I mean, if you care for someone and you respect someone, of course you're gonna have feelings, and you're gonna display them feelings. And like I said, this is a release to us. So sometimes we release, and this is how we release. And if they've been dating you, then they know this, and they know that we're gonna most likely get on here and say something about it. Now, of course, most of the people don't know who you were dating, so that's why we went on ahead and went with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
and
like I was
ain't
saying,
never use a name. I ain't never used.
and like I said
nothing.
from the beginning,
I kept it.
and we never disrespected. We never said nothing. I did say something negative. That's my feeling. That's my feeling.
But hold on, you stated like that. You felt she may be cheating, and I said I don't really know. I mean, I don't. But
Right,
I don't
and when
know.
I say you quit sticking up for them, but them are my feelings. That's how I feel. I get to feel however I want to.
But I did the same thing. I think if you feel for somebody, and if what they're trying to relay isn't being projected loud enough or clear enough or isn't being displayed, I don't know how to really put it. If you know, there's many ways things can be taken out of line or
Out of context,
or just misconstrued but
discombobulated. I was trying to
discombobulated. You know, there are, but I think when somebody has feelings for somebody, and if somebody does take the time and the effort, it's not about the money. It's about the passion, the heart, the ready to see your face when you see it, ready to see the reaction, the response, ready to catch that love, that hug, that emotional bond those are the things that I'm talking about. Now, you may get confused when I say a dollar amount, but I will burn money like crazy. You don't know how much money I made in my life. I probably made and done more money than most folks. You won't see it because, you know, I fucked up many a times in my life. But I've been a cash baller. But at the same time, I've been a broke ass nigga.
You've been a cash baller. I've been a cash father, but
you know. So money is not the issue. It's the time and the effort that somebody is willing to put into something.
Willing to.
You're right. Force is not there. No one asked me to do anything, and that's what you're confused about.
Okay, let me wait because I was really just touching on what we were talking about. And then
I'm just
Getting ahead of the program.
your preacher mentality kicked in. Okay, so I was just touching in on those that was tuning in about his I guess breakup an hour before the show. He planned all this stuff for her, and we responded on the show yesterday, and then we got some mail from that. We got some mail back from that. I consider it hate mail, or hater mail, not hater mail. Hater mail is what I'm saying. So please, now at this point of the show, which we have never gotten to do, to be honest with you, so I'm pretty excited about it myself.
What's that?
We get to read the mail.
We're gonna read it.
We're gonna
read the mail now. Like we said, we're not gonna mention names or anything like that. But I think it's very important because, like I said, this not only is affecting you, but this might touch a lot of relationships and stuff that's going on in a lot of people's lives.
Let's go.
So with that said,
let's get it done.
Give me a drum already.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
I'm not creative.
I hope you guys are excited about this because you guys are gonna want to hear this, and we're gonna ask the producer to read the mail that we received. And can I touch more on like where the mail is coming from? They're probably gonna want to know. I mean, we're not gonna say names.
I think they'll get the hint.
We'll get the hint.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that out.
Because I'll use
that's my car on
certain
TV.
words.
No, not that one.
Oh.
It's the same quality.
TV during the middle
That
of
was
the
a
show.
kid.
That was a
yeah.
year. I don't like
Oh. Better pay me, Kia. I mean, yeah.
So,
okay, here we
so
go.
at this point, what we're going to have her do, okay, like we said, we have responded to the show on Sunday. I guess they watched the show later on that evening, and then they came back with a response from the show. And this, and when I say they, of course, they're going to know we're talking about the ladies.
And I did give a phone call and let them know, and we tried to have a little talk, but the little talk turned out to be a group discussion on speakerphone. So
It's going to turn into a lose-lose situation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have you go ahead and read it as you wish.
And if you want to respond, please do.
And read it loud enough.
Okay. And I'm going to skip the first part because it's just like
Yeah.
her introducing herself
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it says, let me start by saying that the way you posted about and talked about my mother in that video was extremely immature and childish. That's some shit the people in my age range would do. And not to be rude or anything. Actually, no, fuck you. I'm gonna be rude. You're kinda an old dude.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause.
Your mom is my same age.
Okay. She's the same, so she's an
no
old
matter
lady.
of fact,
Okay. I guess that's what you're saying.
she's 2 months older than me.
According to her.
So
Yes,
just-
if that's how you want to
Okay.
see it.
All right.
And I'm his older brother, so I don't know what you think about me. But
As in your beard has gray hairs in it. So
Hold on.
maybe
Pause.
pause.
Your mother liked my gray hair. Go.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, hairs in it. So maybe, I don't know, grow the fuck up. Secondly, my mom was actually quite upset that she had to choose. Y'all want to touch on what she had
Nope.
to choose between?
No.
Okay.
Go.
But
yeah, let's touch on
Go.
what did she have to choose between?
between going to her daughter's some show or
Her
something
recital
she was
thing
putting
she had.
together,
Well,
and
hold
then
on.
going to the
And then-
comedy
okay,
show.
let's touch on that because
Let me touch on this too, because I get it. Your daughter is in a show. If my son was in a show, you're right. I would feel some kind of way. I would have made an obligation time to do that, to spend. But I also would have known what time this was,
Yeah,
what time
exactly.
this was. And in my heart, if this is somebody who I am truly pursuing, I think, especially on a Valentine's Day when you know it's something that I've never done, it's something that I was looking forward to, it was an expression of my feelings toward you, there's got to be some, lighten up. See the reality in life. It's not
When
just
do you
about
matter?
you,
When are you
and it's
important?
not just about me. The same way I get set on the back burner, even as a daughter, you shall too.
And real quick,
And that's not to be rude or disrespectful. That's just to be fucking realistic. And if you don't see that, something is wrong with you.
Okay, now real quick, real quick. So at this point, real quick now, and I would like to, because I want to put this in those that's going through this. I want to get everybody's opinion. Okay, so at what point, if you're a mother and you're dating someone, and you guys have relationship going on, and it doesn't work out, do you think is it a because I don't know, I'm not in that, I don't have a kid that old to go talk to me like that, but do you take that relationship problem to your daughter?
I ain't never
Or
took my
Personally,
I just
from
wanna
a
know. I
woman's
just wanna know.
perspective, even if my daughter was that age, I might vent to her about work or certain things, but I'm not sure if I would go to her with my relationship. I
And
have
that's where I'm
friends,
at. I
really
haven't-
close friends,
You
that
still
I
don't
would
have
call
to
and
say
vent to
myself.
that about.
And I'm just saying, really,
I wouldn't have put my son in my relationship. I've never.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I have never allowed my son.
It's like putting your parents in
I
it.
will
You know, like you
allow
don't
the
tell them.
relationship to be a part of him, but I'm not gonna have him be a part of the confrontation,
Right.
the heartache.
And these are just
these are the things that just make sense to me.
And these
this
are
is
just-
between me and you. This has nothing to do with the child,
Right.
and you can not like it or like it. I don't give a damn.
Okay, let's get back to this because this thing is long.
All right,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But the thing about her that you should have
Real
known about, since y'all apparently been together since December, her family, in all caps, her family will always come before a bald, smooth-talking nigga who decided to walk into her life.
Boom, stop. Bald, yes. Smooth talking, I speak the same way today, yesterday, and forever.
And I don't consider it
And
smooth talking
If I talk and you like it, why is it
Yeah,
smooth
that's what I'm
talking?
gonna say. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out.
And if I never said lies, I never deceived you, I never...
And we're talking about a younger person here now,
You
and we
know.
gotta understand the maturity level is not gonna be quite
I ain't saying that, so don't come at me crazy.
I'm just saying for me. I
got you.
I'm thinking.
I mean,
I'm thinking
I got
for me
you.
when I say something. It's coming
I'm
from
trying
me.
to protect, because I don't want to get no more of this hate mail. And so, I mean, I really don't
You're
care.
probably going to anyway.
I'm going to get it anyway.
So I'm just saying,
So-
we're talking about on a
I mean,
whole
'cause
maturity level.
Nothing was said rude or even
Yeah.
bad enough
okay.
to get this.
So,
you know,
I got you.
So we got to understand,
Different strokes for
different strokes, different age groups gonna have different views and opinions. And like I said, yeah, we're old dudes. I guess that's how you want to call it. But like I said, this is just our release. This is just how we release, and this is, you can either scroll up the film or the thing.
Go.
I didn't know we was rushing through it. Go ahead.
Nigga, go. Sorry.
Go
Read.
the same
Read.
thing.
Read, man. Man, would you please read? Let's get
Thirdly, as I stated in my second point, her family comes first, meaning that her daughters come first.
Okay, step pause. I get that. And for you to have to relay that is almost like if your mother is trying to build something, there is a first place, but there has to be a compromise. Because love, commitment, relationship isn't always about you, dear. It's sometimes about her. It's about me. It's about the other family in the home. When you just say it's about us, stop being selfish. Because I've put myself in the back place for many years in many circumstances. And it's okay to be there and still know you're loved and supported. But when you try to be like, we're first, I see where you're going in life. Because you will not always be first. Sometimes you have to put yourself behind to be first. Sometimes there's a place called leading from behind. I've been employed, self-employed. I've had a lot of money and I've had a little money. Sometimes you have to lead from behind. Because you're not always going to have the front row.
Of course, we would love to, but it's not always going to be the case. So go ahead.
And to be quite honest with you, we ain't liked you from the beginning, playa. As in the moment
Playa?
Wait, just keep going.
As in the moment you walked out the door, my sister and I turned to each other without hesitation and said the same exact thing at the same time. I don't like him. So you already weren't welcome. But you made her happy, so we put that aside.
Once again, it wasn't for you, it was for her. Once again, it was about her. Now, at the same point, you want somebody that's going to be a fake, a lie, a cheat, a manipulator, an abuser, someone who's going to be straightforward from day one.
I don't know, and I don't know how long this meeting lasts between you and the kids, how long you guys was there, real quick. And now, and so another question is, how long do you think it actually takes to form? I don't like you. I mean, it's just something that's said at the time. Is it just something that?
I just don't think
I think there was enough time given there to say, I don't like this person or I do like this person. Is there a time limit? And I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really know.
So that's a question we're asking.
I don't know what the time limit is. I just know that you may have not liked me.
When I first met my stepdad, I could not stand him. It took me a couple years before I even liked him, and now he's more of a father to me than I've ever had.
And see, that's what I think is like sometimes you fail to realize that my non-fakeness is complete realness.
Yeah.
So when you do meet me, you're getting the same guy who is committed and willing and capable and able and die hard for you without, there's no strings attached. I'm not lying about nothing. The problem is everybody wants these fake motherfuckers. Everybody wants you to be, let me tell you my good side.
Okay.
You know, baby, you so sweet. I love. Let me tell you everything good. But the world is not that way.
It's true.
It's not like that.
This is
You're gonna have to
called
learn
real
this in
life.
life. And like I said, go ahead. Go ahead.
But let me tell you, you done fucked up. You are lucky that my mom raised me to be someone who fought with her words rather than her fist. Because if I wasn't the person I would drive my happy black ass down to the middle of fuck ass nowhere
That's
where
good. Hold
you
on.
live
Let
and
me
kick
say-
your ass.
That's where that was coming from.
See,
Okay,
and you know,
yeah.
and I realize, you know, you have family and everybody. I got family too. Everybody got.
Oh yeah, everybody got somebody.
Ain't nobody scared of
All
nobody
that,
around
like
here.
that's just all that is just that.
but-
Really.
That's where that came from. Is you threaten me like you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a threat. I mean, it was a threat, but it was just more of a youngster just what they
Popping their gums for
bumping
no
their
reason.
gums and
For no
ain't got
reason.
His
none.
face.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, and that hurts my feelings because
That's
it's
probably-
like
that's probably what
I
it looked like
didn't
when it was tight.
threaten you, your family. I didn't. I've never, ever said I was gonna come to your house and do anything.
real quick,
Ever.
let me say, I don't know if anybody watched the show yesterday. I don't even know if anybody watches this shit. But if you did, then you guys know, wait, we were never disrespectful. I never said nothing negative, never said nothing rude. Now, what I did say, I gave my opinion, is it seemed like she cheating. And I'm going to say it again.
And I said the same thing that I said yesterday. I don't really know. It could be possible, but I don't know. That's what I said.
So, and
So,
that's that. If
but
y'all
then
watch
to
the
make
show,
you
y'all know that we're not
mistake that
making
you
nothing
wanna-
up. We're not adding nothing. We're not taking nothing. We was never rude. We was never disrespectful. Maybe I am immature. Yeah, I'm immature. I'll tell you that straight up. A girl will tell you I'm immature. The kids will probably tell you I'm immature. But that's me, I guess. And that's that. So just remember
And
that.
before
y'all.
you start talking about how I'm out in the middle of nowhere and that you right. I don't live at home. I pay my own shit. I pay my own child support. I pay my own bills. I pay my own car payment. I pay my own rent. I don't have no support. I do everything my own. So if you want to call me some fast talking punk ass, I do all this on my own.
Yeah, not everybody likes to be
I
stacked
don't
up
have no
stacked up on top of each other. Not everybody
I
likes
never
that.
had support from nowhere. Everything that I've achieved, I did it myself. I've been to college. I've been in the military. I've done everything on my own. So you can talk to me like I'm some child and I'm immature, but it takes a man to face his responsibilities, deal with them, and build them.
And yeah, I guess we do, like I was saying, we do live out kind of in a
I live out in the country now.
in the country.
But I promise you this.
But wait,
I was
listen,
born
wait.
in the projects
And that's
in
what I'm
St.
saying,
Louis,
that's what I'm
motherfucking Missouri.
That's what I'm saying.
a ghetto motherfucker.
Wait, tell me-
I am from the slums. I have seen more shit than most.
Nobody
You
would
can
ever
sit
see
here
it.
and say whatever you want to say. I seen
Real quick, let me
the world.
Yeah, let me give cause projects like they think of projects like in
And I ain't
Texas.
talking about Stop Six. I ain't talking about Como.
Poly, this
I
ain't
ain't
none of
talking
that.
about
We
none
ain't
of
talking
that.
about that. Them
I
ain't
ain't talking
projects.
about
From what
South
we-
Dallas.
Hold on, from where we moved from where we came from, those areas. I don't know if y'all know where those areas are. Those would have been
Nigga,
way.
the suburbs.
That's the suburbs to us.
Yeah.
The projects here in Texas to us really would be considered suburbs.
And from what I understood, I'm not even sure if this person has ever really even been to the ghetto.
No, they ain't seen real world.
Yeah,
they
just,
seen
they're just
Yeah,
talking. Like I
a
said, they're on their feelings. So you
fictional
understand a lot. I understand a lot of this is just.
place in life
Bumpy,
is what
so-
I see.
Oh, okay, go
And
ahead.
I'm not even gonna.
But yeah, so yes, we
But
moved.
if that's what you're looking for, then
And
that's
proud
really
of
not
me.
that hard to
Yeah,
find.
that-
Like,
But yeah, so no, we don't like to live. We've been stacked on top of each other for a lot of part of our life. So we come out here where the education is a little better.
I seen my homeboy get shot in the head by the police. I seen little babies get thrown out of windows. I seen heroin addicts get raped. I saw more than most. I seen niggas get their head shot.
having
I
to work,
saw
they're getting kidnapped.
my
every time
mom
you go
has
to
been
school, that's
raped.
what
My
we-
house has been broken
I mean,
into.
y'all gotta
I've
understand.
been
Let's not get
kidnapped.
too deep. Let's not
What
get,
the fuck you want from
Let's
me?
not get too deep into it. They don't probably.
okay, here we go. My fourth and final point is that if you knew my mom, you would know that all this money and shit that you put into her wasn't what she wanted from the beginning.
Hold
Pause.
on, no, keep going.
My mom is the type that would be happier cuddling in the living room and watching Disney movies
Okay.
so long as she could sing along.
Pause. Okay, now go ahead.
When do you get that opportunity if I don't make the effort to come and see her?
Or-
You sit here and say I don't have to do this shit. Well, how does the same woman you're calling your mother want to be with me if I don't make this effort to come see her so that we can do something, because the ability to come and sit on the couch was not available. It was available at my house.
So what do you have to do, or do you get to spend some money?
So yeah, what do you do to spend time with someone? Is that a fucking trick question or a pop quiz? No.
Maybe we're giving her something to think. You gotta think a little bit more before you send this stuff. Go ahead.
Side note, I once made a comment that you seem to be someone who lacks creativity. And by that, I mean in your soul and in the way you carry yourself.
That, and I agree with that. I am not an artist. I have no creativity. I create money. I'm an entrepreneur. I have many businesses, and they made I made a lot of money. You're right. I lack creativity. This is why I carry a crew around me who has creativity, because I lack it. And I respect that. And that's probably the only correct thing you've said about me this whole speech, is I do lack creativity. I have to rob and steal.
But not everybody is creative.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know where that comes in.
I'm not an artist.
I'm really not sure where that comes in.
I don't either.
Thing, but
I lack creativity.
I don't
so
know.
What?
So I guess she's.
You're an artist.
She must be a creative person. So
in
to put someone down and make
everybody
you feel
else
better.
be creative.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
don't know.
And your mother knows I'm not.
So there's that.
But my heart, my love, and my support shows who the fuck I am. I don't need creativity.
Real quick. From my understanding, the mother, she plays instruments. She does.
She sings,
She's creative.
She's,
and you're not. And ain't that what they say? Opposites attract.
Yeah, Carl, you know
I
can't draw a stick man.
So opposites
I
attract.
cannot decorate for shit. I can't.
They don't, and I guess that's
I
we
ain't creative.
so real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Opposites
what?
attract. So go ahead.
But what I do is I go to work every day. I'm committed. My relationships are bond.
Faithful.
My word is the truth. And I...
Go ahead.
You wouldn't have fit in anyway. My mom isn't a cheater. My mom isn't a liar. My mom isn't the one who forced you to spend all this money and drive all this way.
You're
you
right.
made
She
those
didn't
choices.
force me to do anything. That was called my heart wanting to spend time with her. And the only way I was able to achieve that is to do that. Thank God my finances were available for that. Do you see it at all?
Yeah, you gotta open your mind a little bit. Go ahead, baby.
Who is that? Is that the 903 number again? Talk, I gotta take this.
Okay, so I guess he put it down just right.
Yeah.
Yes, I love the sound tonight. Okay, yeah, I don't know. So, what we were liking to do is get opinions on this. Guys, if you think this was handled correctly, let us know. If you agree with the hater mail that came back, let us know. If you think he should have been doing more, let us know.
Miss Lisa said, it's hard to swallow, but maybe God is removing your girlfriend because it's not the right one. So he can bring the right one to you.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay, I'll
What
take
happened?
that.
Miss Lisa Horton said that.
Okay.
And you know what?
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay,
Can
go
you
ahead,
reread
read
it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was on a phone call.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. I do appreciate it.
It's hard to swallow, but maybe God is removing your girlfriend because it's not the right one. So he can bring the right one for you. Just saying.
And I totally agree.
Okay.
And
I'll take that. That's good, positive feedback.
I do agree. And you're right. I mean, I'm okay. Like, literally, I'm over it. All right, y'all. You know what they say. In order to get over one, you gotta get under another. And
Yeah.
one thing about this thing is
That bounce back theory.
No. The truth is I stopped dating for over 2-something years, two and some odd change years. I have not been sexually active, so you know I was a little thrown off a little bit, but. One thing about being in a relationship and being with somebody that thinks you're attractive and knows that you're a good person, it builds you up again. Because, not saying I was let down, but I forgot who I was. Nigga, I already got 3 of them. It's that quick.
So okay, so let's go ahead with that.
I thank you for that. I ain't trying to throw my business
Thank you,
completely.
Lisa.
Lisa, thank you. But the Lord is opening up other doors. And he did it quickly. And like I said, to get over one, you gotta get under another one.
And if your butt hurt because my mom chose to
I
come
ain't gay, so my
support,
butt does not hurt.
come to support me in what I helped create and plan to do with my life over going to see a comedy show with old dude who you had to clarify who he was because very few people give a damn about not Chris Rock, then you can die mad about it.
Whatever.
Right?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
Next.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Send me the link to my call out video if you decide to make one.
I tried to send you
And
a call out
please-
video and then you said you weren't gonna listen anyway. So
And please
Don't
drop.
ask for the link if you ain't gonna listen.
Yeah.
Don't be fake.
I went out of my way to make sure you got to know it was happening.
Don't be fake.
After all, the only way to make it in my profession is through exposure and connections. You have a nice life, Mr. Anthony, and a blessed day. Also, something that I didn't include, but I feel like I should bring to light. My mom did not send me to cuss you out. She showed me the video,
No, she
told
didn't.
me not to, and then I sent it myself.
So she didn't send you to be disrespectful, to be rude, to be irritating, and to be
So you learning
obnoxious.
that
Childish.
from? You learning that from
who taught
somewhere?
you that?
Shit.
You know,
Anyways.
it's like this had nothing to do with you. This has something to do with me and your mother. You be a child, stay a child. Because what I said to your mother may have been how I was feeling. I'm a grown-ass man who was doing these things.
I'm a Rosa.
But you're a child, stay a child. Don't threaten the grown man the same way this grown man has not disrespected you.
So
And
she put her. So she
And
made
then-
this about. She was clearly trying to make this about her. Obviously.
Yeah, like,
she wanted to be.
it's a selfish
at the end,
individual
at the end of her post, and she clarified.
She
that.
cleared it all.
She wanted to make. She
She
wanted to
wanted
make
the
connections. So
exposure.
Yeah.
Baby,
we
if
doing
you wanted
something.
to be
She
on
like,
our
come
show,
up to
you
the
just
show.
had to say, give me a
Anytime.
shout
Say,
out.
like, come on, if you
Selfish.
come out here and say whatever you want to say. Whatever viewpoints you have, you can come right here,
Yeah.
stand
Well,
right in
once
between
again,
us and say what you
bottom
want to
line,
say.
everybody-
With no hard feelings at all.
I'ma do me on a regular. And this is how I do me. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. You can suck my dick, I really don't give a fuck.
How do you
My son knows his
Bottom line, I really don't care. And if you don't like me, fuck you anyway.
So-
and if you think that I'm like some little punk ass nigga, fuck you anyway. And if you think you can take me, fuck you anyway. And if anybody don't like me, fuck you anyway. Because I promise you I ain't like you no way. So that's just where I'm at with that. And I really don't have a gun. I don't, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. Fuck this.
Whoa, man, did the tension just go up here? So, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Did you hear
This is
that?
Mac
I
News
can
Group
take you.
Kitchen and Conversation. You heard it first. Hate mail read straight from the source, straight into your ears, straight through our cameras and our mic. Anyways, thank you guys. Mac News Group on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the bell.
I picked that just for you.
Facebook.